Hello there, Scorpio. It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. If it's your first time on the channel, welcome. I'm so glad you've joined us. So today I am doing your weekly tarot reading. This is good for the week of July 11th through the 17th. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I would really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. Okay, let's take a look at your overall energy. Wow, Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up. Scorpio, I'll have to say, the water signs, you have amazing energies for this week. We have the full moon in Capricorn occurring on Wednesday the 13th. This is an energy of, really looking at those things that we do to ourselves that hold us back from the goals that we are trying to bring in for us. And I feel as if you are really taking a look at that. And it's kind of like, okay, now I know what's stopping me from this progress. And you easily eliminate it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you're trying to, I don't know. Let's say that you're trying to lose weight or something, and then you finally you're kind of like, okay, some of it's coming off, and then you're like, yeah, I am just really to get ready to finish losing this weight. And then you start a new exercise regime. Maybe you start jogging, or something like that, and it's kind of like, yeah, and then the weight just falls off. It's like, wow, it's really lovely energy. I love this for you. Okay, so we're going to use a combination of oracle cards and tarot to see what your present energy is, any obstacles on your path, and then advice from spirit. Wow, you you are just really, this is just amazing. Oh, amazing, amazing, amazing. That's all I can say. I think the title to this is going to be amazing. You are really finishing out this cycle. There is something, in tarot, you are the death card. You are finishing out a cycle and rebirthing yourself, stepping into something new. With this full moon in Capricorn, it's like you figured it out, whatever it is that you need to figure out. You figured out what is at the center of your heart, what it is that you want to do. You're just like all gung-ho. It's kind of like, yeah, now I get it. Now I figured out what it is that I want in life, or I figured out what my soul's purpose is. You're just stepping into this energy of, I'm ready to go for it. Because with this new beginning energy, I really get the sense that, we have the strength card, I would say before Leo season starts. So that's about July 20th. You're really stepping into this energy of, I have the strength to bring in this legacy wealth, of closing out perhaps belief systems or habits or feelings of inferiority, whatever it is you have discovered that it's holding you back from who you truly want to be. You're closing that out. The World card is the end of a cycle. It's the number 21. It's the last card in the major arcana. You complete a cycle and then you start a new one. I feel like for some of you, you're starting a new business. You could be starting a new family. You could be moving to a new house. You're really finishing something out, and in such a positive way. It's like, wow, I'm really, that's why it's speeding up. It's almost like you've dropped the burden of something. I think with this full moon in Capricorn, you really, it's calling us to take a look at those things that hold us back, that we do to ourselves that hold us back. I feel like you're dropping the burden of whatever that is. And it's kind of like, oh my gosh, okay, now I can move forward. Because it is this energy of being really grateful for what you have in your life, of how far you have already come. And now look at this with the Six of Swords, moving on. Once again, some of you could be moving. There's a strong energy of actually, moving your house, moving to new cities, whatever that may mean for you, moving to new jobs, moving into a new relationship. There's just this sense of, yeah, I'm moving. I'm moving, and I'm moving quickly. It's just this lovely, lovely energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this. So let's see what we have. 8 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. The only thing that's holding you back is your internal conflict. The drama that you cause yourself. The sense that I feel like you feel like you're competing against others. There's this really lovely, oh my gosh, there's this lovely energy of the only one. You step into an energy of understanding that, yeah, when I feel like I'm competing against others, I'm in these dark thoughts. When I feel like the only thing that matters is what I want, not a sense, almost a sense of I'm competing against myself instead of competing against others. Like, this is all about me, about how I can become the best version of myself, not the version that is trying to compete with others. It's almost as if that's the burden that you drop, and then the sun comes out and shines. I feel like you are truly dropping that burden. I feel like, you may have felt like you're competing in some way, competing against coworkers, competing against, I don't know, just a society, competing against what society wants from you or your family wants from you. And it's just, you're not fulfilled. You're not fulfilled because you're doing the things that they want you to do, or what is expected of you from other people in your life or society or your boss or whoever. You're deciding, no, wait a minute, I'm going for my 9 of Cups. I'm going for what makes me happy, not necessarily what makes everybody else happy. Yeah, because, you really are. You're stepping onto your soul's purpose. You know that the path is laying a really strong foundation for the 10 of Pentacles, right? The 10 of Pentacles is legacy wealth. It's also long-term happiness, long-term family happiness, commitment to a relationship, a career, a business. It's long-term, something that's going to bring you financial stability, financial wealth. So there's this energy of, yeah, I have to step back into why I started on this path. Okay? There was something deep down inside of you. You got sidetracked with all of this. That's all. You got sidetracked with what, your family thought about it, your friends thought about it, your coworkers thought about it, your society thought about it, your religion thought about it. You got all caught up in this, right? And now you're kind of like, wait a minute. I'm stepping back into my heart space. I got to think about me and what is going to make me happy. And all of these other people, well, that they can just worry about themselves. I'm not going to worry about what they think. I'm just going to worry about what I think. Because your obstacle here is you're understanding, you're sabotaging yourself. The 7 of Swords, you're sabotaging yourself. Because there's this sense of feeling, it's like you're this person and you feel like everybody's talking about you, talking about, how, Scorpio, what Scorpio's up to. Now, there could be some people talking about what you're doing, right? There could be. But the truth of the matter is that in the end, does it matter what other people think? What you're understanding is that when you get caught up in wondering what other people think about what you're doing, right? Then you're only sabotaging yourself. It's about stepping into this energy of, you know what? The only one that knows what's good for me is me. So I'm going to go ahead and do what is good for me. I'm going to listen to my heart, my intuition. I'm going to stay in my heart space. I'm not going to allow the fears of what other people think to play with my heart. And I'm telling you, it's like the secret ingredient, I guess you might say. I really feel like it's the burden. Like when you finally get to the point, and it is really hard, Scorpio, I know that. But when we can get to the point of not worrying about what other people think and really step into this energy of what is it I want, right? That, and it's not, to deceive others or to take advantage of others. It's really about, okay, I wish you well. I hope you do well over there, and I wish me well too. It's that type of energy. Yeah, Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Star. Okay, so I feel like, there is some truth about stepping into what your heart desires, maybe not focusing quite so much on money. You may have been super focused on money, not that you don't want certain things in your life and everything, but you may have gotten a little bit caught up in that, comparing yourself to, like say your heart's desire is to, I don't know, paint. Okay. You like to do watercolors. And your family has always been like, you can't make money at that. So you maybe only do watercolors on the side as a hobby, right? But this is what you really want to do because you feel like when you do that, you can bring happiness, joy, love, light to the people that see your paintings. You're stepping into the energy of, okay, my family is concerned about how much money I make and my social status, because this full moon in Capricorn is about the social status, your career. But I know, okay, that I may not need 10 pentacles. I might be fine with 7 pentacles. It's not about the money. It's about the joy. It's about what is at my heart, my soul's purpose, right? And putting down the burden of I have to make a certain amount of money or my family won't love me or society will think, if that I'm, just a nobody if I'm not making a certain amount of money. It's not that you're not going to make the money, Scorpio. So I want to say that, okay? It's not that you're not going to make the money, but it's when you truly step into what your heart desires. Not so much maybe on a financial standpoint, but on your soul's purpose, what you are here to do, okay? Spreading your love, your light, your special gifts and talents to the world. When you step into that, my goodness, the money will come, okay? But it's not your main focus. It's about stepping back into why do you like to paint? Or why did you start that business? Or why do you want to move? Okay, it's about stepping back into that because I feel like it's about getting back into your heart space, understanding your truth lies in your heart, not so much in the money. When you align your truth with money, your value with money, instead of aligning your value, your truth with who you are as a person, what your soul's purpose is, right? I feel like you're kind of being you're toying with this because you're kind of worried everybody is judging you for how much money you make. The truth is that in the end, right? At the end of your life, would you rather be thought of as somebody that's truly loving, that shared their special gifts and talents with the world? Or would you rather be thought of as somebody that made a lot of money? So I feel as if that is, with this full moon in Capricorn, this burden is lifted. Yeah, okay. Yeah, now that you put it that way, Mary Sue, and some of you may not agree, okay? My truth is more aligned, with my soul's purpose. I do want to realign myself with that because I feel like your obstacle right now is that you are toying. There's almost this toying. You can have even some different people in your life, some people that are telling you need to align yourself with your soul's purpose, and other people that are saying, no, it's all about making money, right? And you're kind of like going back and forth between these. I feel like with this full moon in a Capricorn, what you understand now is that, yes, I can't have, I'm not saying that you're not going to make money. So Scorpio, I really want to put that out there. It's not that you're not going to make money, but I feel like your focus may have been on how much money can I make, because that shows how much I'm worth. Oh my goodness. But now you're stepping into this energy of how much can I love? Because that is what I'm worth. That is what it's really all about. At the end of our life, you know, do you really want to be remembered by how much you loved and shared your love with others, or your money, how much money you made, how successful you were? Now I'm going to tell you, you can have both. You can have both. But the message here is that to have both, you still have to be in alignment with your heart. With your heart. Because here is the advice. It's about discovering that gold nugget. That gold nugget is your special gift or talent. It's your purpose. That you will feel sad. Okay? You will feel less than until you put your focus on your golden nugget. Put your focus on your higher self, why you're here, you know, what special gift and talent that you have, the love that you can share with others, you know. A really interesting energy there, because, you know, we all at times get really caught up in our head, and, you know, sometimes, you know, the world can be a scary place right now, right? So we can get caught up in our fears, up in our heads, trying to keep ourselves safe. This is asking you to go back to that heart space. You know, what is it that you really and truly want out of life? You know, and then taking a look at that. Why is it that you want that? You know, is it really a big pile of money? Is it a collection of fancy cars, or, you know, the huge, you know, mansion or whatever? Is it that? And if it is, there's nothing wrong with that. But why? What is it that is in your heart space that drives you to want that, right? Or is it about sharing your love and your light? Because Scorpio, you know, you do have so much love to share. And, you know, you are about kind of reinventing yourself, you know, a lot. Yeah, really interesting energy here. 5 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Moon. Yeah, your fears are underlying all of this. Part of the path is being illuminated. I feel like you're trying to keep yourself safe, holding on to your money at this time. You may not be completely generous. Let's put it that way. You know, you have the gratitude card here. You may not be, you know, if you do have some money, because you have a lot of pentacles showing up here, you may not be sharing the money at this time, might be kind of holding on to it out of fear for some reason. You know, the fear is coming in. You have the 5 of Swords. You know, you could have some regrets about something in the past. You know, you may have been more focused on pentacles than on love or whatever, and you're looking at that in another way. The 5 of Swords is this energy of, you know, doing something at all costs, you know, trying to get something done. I feel like that is part of what this 5 of Pentacles is that maybe there may be a little bit of looking back at something that you've done, and feeling a little bit of regret about it. But, you know, Scorpio, it's just on your path. Whatever this is, it's just on your path. It's you would have encountered this. It's to help you to free yourself, okay, from something. You know, I feel like for some of you, it's really interesting. I've never seen this before. There's like a figure in the back there. And then we have birds at the top. I feel like this person back here is like on an iceberg. Really interesting. And then, you know, there's a bird talking in, almost like talking in the ear here. Okay, the message I'm getting, really interesting. This person in the background is actually an old you. You know, Scorpio, you do, you know, transform yourself a lot. You know, which is a part of your soul's evolution. I feel like there's an old you that's calling to you. It could be, you know, your inner child. It could be a child you. It could be a version of you that you have left behind. And, you know, there's something here about being kind of caught up in your head, you know, missing something about maybe this older version of you. You see how the older version is kind of like, hey, Scorpio, don't forget about me. Like, I feel like you may have left either somebody behind, or you've left a part, an old part of you behind that's calling to you, that's saying, hey, wait a minute, don't forget about me. And I feel like that part of that is your heart. I feel there's something that I think that you may, something that is kind of like with this full moon in Capricorn and looking at those things that we do that help to sabotage, we do to ourselves to sabotage our own success and happiness, right? I think you're kind of understanding that you left either somebody or you left a part of you in the past that you're wanting to regain at this time. There's freedom here when you regain this part of you. It could be like, maybe there's a hobby that you had in the past, but you kind of left it behind, okay, for one reason or another. It doesn't matter. There was something about that hobby, though, that really brought your higher self into more awareness, right? Because a lot of times, like when we're creating, that's when we get a lot of our intuitive downloads. There's something that you've left in the past, and I feel like you regain it, like you remember it. You oh my goodness, yes. I mean, it's a good thing. You left it for a reason, but now you regret that you left it. You bring it back along, and then suddenly you have this sense of freedom from what other people are thinking. Really interesting. Page of Pentacles. You know, putting your gift, your talent out into the world with genuine, authentic love. Let's put it that way. It's a grounded energy. It's authentic. It's not manipulative at all. It's an authentic offer coming from your heart. And when you do, I mean, it's a lovely, lovely energy. Yeah, it's like rediscovering, you know, this golden nugget, rediscovering a part of you. I'm trying to think of you know, an example. What can I burn? One of my favorite cards in this deck. Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. Yeah, you're free. Here's the Nine of Pentacles. This is the freedom. You know, for some of you, it could be that you are actually, you're understanding that you have to leave a part of yourself behind in order to gain this freedom. You may be concerned about that, wondering if you will regret it. You know, because it's about your self-sabotaging, this could be a habit or a behavior or a belief that you are having to leave behind. And I feel as if you are kind of wondering, oh, wait a minute, I think it's calling to you. You may have left this behind and it's calling to you. And you're kind of like, oh my goodness, you know, should I go back and get that? But it's about leaving it in the past so that you can step into this sense of freedom. Either that or it's something that you have left in the past that you need to rediscover. You know, like a passion or a hobby, something. I think for a lot of you, it is about burning something from the past. It's definitely about burning the shame, the pain, right? It's burn all of this. Burn all of this. Just get back into your heart space. Get here. You're going to be great. You're going to be great. Oh, Scorpio. I do personal readings. If you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I do wish you so much love and light in this situation and all your situations. I also have a couple of videos you may be interested in. I have your July general reading available, and also this weekend I put up your July love reading, so you may want to take a look at that. And I do hope that you have much success in this, and that you move into a really lovely energy here. So I wish you much love and light, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.